is here. Now, broadcasting from the underground command post, deep in the bowels of a hidden bunker, somewhere under the brick and steel of a nondescript building, we've once again made contact with our leader, Mark Levin.
Curious, are some of these conservative outlets going to keep trashing Gingrich right up to the, if he wins the Republican primary, right up to the day that we vote in the general election? I'm just curious what they have in mind here. They're not getting anywhere, and I'm not even a Gingrich guy. I said if I were voting today, I'd be voting for either Bachmann or Santorum, and I mean it. If I had to vote between Romney and Gingrich, I'd vote for Gingrich. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Mark Levin. Our number is 877-381-3811, 877-381-3811. A good friend of mine who works for one of the conservative magazines and websites asked me, Romney versus Newt. And I said, well, Newt, and I'll tell you why. Romney's never led any conservative movement in any way. He's never even contributed to one. I'm not talking about financially, but I'm talking about any kind of political blood, sweat, and tears whatsoever. With all his faults, Newt orchestrated and strategized the taking back of the House of Representatives, welfare reform, and a number of other issues that I think are important. He's not my number one guy, because I do think he's undisciplined, and he's not as conservative, and consistently so, as Santorum and Bachmann, who are, in my view. I mean, support whomever you want. I'm not trying to offend anybody. I'm just giving you my opinion. And you will support whomever you want. But it's just fascinating to me, because many of the people who are attacking the undisciplined thinking and the inconsistencies of Gingrich are themselves undisciplined, and their thinking is inconsistent. I pulled together their articles and their past statements. Well, we're not running for president. I didn't say you were. I'm just holding you to the same standard because I choose to. So no, I'm not a Gingrich guy. I saw somebody write, well, Mark's friends with Gingrich. I think I've met Gingrich twice, maybe once. So I don't know what that's about either. I'm not his enemy. I don't dislike the man. So I cannot vote for Ron Paul for reasons I've explained before. We have an extremely dangerous situation with Iran on its way to getting nukes, with North Korea building a missile that can reach the continental United States, with Red China building a massive military force, including a navy, with big aircraft carriers and nuclear subs they're building under their mountains so we can't see them. And I don't believe in a foreign policy that is akin to George McGovern's. And I don't believe we're imperialists. I don't believe we provoked the Islamo-Nazis who attacked us on 9/11. I don't buy into all that crap. And that's the crap being peddled by somebody who wants to be president of the United States. I don't want my family and my neighbors and my friends and my fellow citizens threatened by all these bastards. And we need to have the strongest military on the face of it. Then I hear these kind of lines. Well, we got troops in 130 countries or whatever the hell it is. So in other words, even if there's three Coast Guardsmen in Iceland, that counts as, well, look at that, we got a base in Iceland. I don't have a problem with base. And then they say, we have bases in Germany. We're at war with Germany. That's stupid. You know why we have a base in Germany? It's a jumping off point. That's why. Not because we're at war with Germany, morons. Because we need to position our forces to be able to reach different parts of the world quickly. So I'm not into this self-hate on the left, and I'm not into this self-hate from the Ron Paul crowd either. And it is self-hate. Blame America first. For what? For what? Sorry, that's not conservatism. The man left the Libertarian Party to run as a Republican, and he also won't say flat out, unequivocally, that he won't run third party. It's not my intention. Well, what is your intention? It's not my intention. Another cult of personality figure. And it's funny, you know, when you dare to stand, oh, you must be a neocon, a militarist, a Bushy, a this or that. In other words, all the thought processes shut down. Excuse me? Oh, yes, yes. And by the way, Reagan sucked, too. Yeah.